Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kisha. I blog over at kjaggers.com. That link is in the description box, as well as links to all of my social media. Definitely follow along, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Check out the playlist, and definitely get subscribed and you won't miss any new videos that way. So today I'm going over my 2018 goals, hopes, resolutions, and kind of looking back. Normally I do a looking back post and video once a month on my blog, telling you what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, what I'm eating, what I'm smelling, all of it. And I just haven't gotten around to that with the new baby and all that's gone on. I just have kind of slacked off on that a little bit. So I will do a little bit of reflecting and looking back in this video as well. So let's get started. Let's talk about 2017 and 18. I can't believe how fast 2017 went by. Now we were dealing with our pregnancy and the birth of AJ and so many different things going on in our family that time really did fly by, and it's amazing that we're in 2018. I'm just absolutely shocked. So one of my biggest goals for 2018 is to have more family time. Sounds like a given, doesn't it? It's really not. We have two 16-year-olds between Ryan and myself, a 15-year-old and a 1-month-old. So actually getting us all in the same spot at the same time, spending time together, is rather difficult. Brittany is always busy. She's either at school, cheer, a friend's house, work. It just is hard to get time with her. You almost have to schedule an appointment. Jackson is in and out. He's here more than he's not. Mackenzie is here a lot through the week, and then she's with her moms a lot on the weekends. So it's just hard getting us all together, spending time together as a family. So for 2018, I'm really hoping to have more movie nights, more game nights, more one-on-one time with each of the teenagers. I think it's a really important time in their life right now. You know, they're going through a lot. They're dealing with other children at school and their peers, and dealing with lots of projects in high school and sports. And I really want to make more time with them and for them. Now with AJ, he is a month old, and if you haven't checked out our birth story, I'll link it in a card for you so you can check it out and you can meet him if you haven't already. He's just a month old, and my goal is to spend as much time in the first year with him as possible. Now, I obviously could go back to work, but right now Ryan is the one working and providing for our family and taking care of the bills, and I am staying home with the baby. So I think it's amazing, and if I do go back and do something like part-time, which I'm thinking about, I might go serve in the evenings at a restaurant where AJ can be with his dad and not with a babysitter or not in a daycare, because we just don't want to do that. So again, my goals for the kids is to spend as much time with them as humanly possible, to make as many memories with them, get as much family time in as we can get in, have the kids, really spend a lot of time with the baby. I love that Jackson is doing so good with AJ. He's the best one out of all three of our teenagers. He's actually watched him for me twice now, just for an hour each while I ran to the grocery store. Brittany is doing really well with the baby, and so is Mackenzie. They have all surrounded him in love, but I definitely want us to spend more time together as a family, and it's something I'm going to focus on in this new year. So another one of my goals for 2018 is getting a family membership at the YMCA. Sounds pretty easy, right? Well, Laura, my oldest daughter, she's our stepdaughter, she and I have been talking about getting a membership forever. I'm hoping by the end of January or February, we have our family memberships to the YMCA. Now, I picked the YMCA even though it's like 10 to 15 minutes from where I'm living, when there are gyms closer, because they have a pool and they also have a daycare. So, I am definitely wanting to work out a little bit, not a lot. I'm not a huge workout person, never have been, and probably never will be, but I definitely want to get some exercise built back into my routine. And they have a daycare. So while I'm working out, AJ or Laura's children, my grandchildren, can be in the daycare and coloring pictures and enjoying themselves with the other kids and be safe while we are working out. And that way we don't have to, worry about taking them to another daycare or babysitter. We can take them right with us and they will be perfectly safe. And I definitely want to get AJ in swimming lessons. So as soon as I figure out the schedule to that at the YMCA, he will be enrolled almost immediately. So we're really excited about that. I know a lot of people are going to say they want to live healthier and they want to exercise and lose 50 pounds by March. I'm just not really that way. I'm not a big workout person. I eat pretty much what I want to eat. I stopped making excuses about drinking Mountain Dew or having sugar in my coffee. I stopped making excuses for all of that, and I just got happy with my choices. They might not be choices for everybody, but they are my choices, and I just don't explain them anymore. So it is what it is, and I'm really hoping to get that membership in the next month or so. So another goal for 2018 is definitely saving more money, having an emergency fund. With Ryan being the only one really working outside the home right now, we have, plenty to pay our bills and do what we need to do, but we haven't been saving. And I'd like to get at least 3 months of an emergency fund saved up. I'm not the best at saving. It's been hard for me, and I make no excuses about it. I don't think I'm using like any system like the Dave Ramsey system. I'm just going to make an effort to start putting back some money each week. And maybe it will take a while to build up that emergency fund, even though our bills are not that high. I think really the car payment is the most expensive bill we have. But I definitely want to start building up a savings. And we have a little savings for AJ, but definitely got to add to that as well. And, make sure that no matter what happens, we have some extra money for emergencies. And again, that sounds very easy, but it's one of the most complex things for so many people, including myself, because obviously there's a ton of stuff we all want, and there's obviously stuff we need just to survive, and we got to pay our regular bills. And for many of us, that doesn't leave a lot left over. So in addition, if I do, like I said, start working in the evenings a little bit, and that would only be 2 or 3 nights a week if I did that or do that, I could definitely take some of that money and set it aside for the emergency fund and just add to it little by little until we have it built up. It's just something that I feel is important and necessary and a goal that I want for this year. And obviously if you take out of it, you need to put money back in and just have like a little nest egg. We have a small one now, but it's super small. So we definitely want to build it up and, just give ourselves a little bit of comfort in case anything should happen where Ryan can't go to work or he gets hurt or we have an unexpected emergency or a car emergency. At our age, we definitely need an emergency fund. So another one of my goals is to get the routines back in order. Now, with the newborn, he has been the one deciding our routines. He decides basically when I eat, when I sleep, when I make videos. He has really taken over, and that's great. But we want AJ on a little bit more of a routine as well. And Laura is parenting different than I ever have. She is a little more loosey-goosey. Things roll off her back. She doesn't stress over the little things, and she definitely doesn't live by a schedule. So for someone like me who's very schedule-oriented, I have been really adapting to not such a routine schedule. Something that is a little more loose, and if things come up and I can't get something accomplished that I had maybe written down on my to-do list that I wanted to get done, then I don't get as upset anymore. And so I've really worked hard at that. I work hard at just letting it go. If it doesn't happen the way I want it, or I miss a certain show on TV, or I don't get the baby bathed till 9:30 instead of 8, or dinner's not on the table at 6 and instead it's 7:30, I really don't stress. That is over. But I do need some quick morning routines again, and quick nighttime routine, and definitely some cleaning routines and some self-care routines. So I just need to figure out when I can get certain things accomplished and what days I want to set aside for different tasks, and start working really hard on just a few routines. And again, they don't have to be perfect. It's nothing that I'm going to flip out about. In 2017, really in 2016, when Scott and I split up and then he passed away, I really just let the routines go. There were so many other things happening with me working and being pregnant and miscarrying and then getting pregnant again, and not being able to do as much because I was pregnant, and routines just kind of fell to the side. So now it's time, in my opinion, to get some of the routines back, not be so hardcore about them, but definitely implement some strategies and some routines to get more done during the day. So, right now AJ is getting up somewhere 2 to 4 times a night, and we sleep a little bit later, which is fine, but that means my nighttime routine needs to probably be a little more full. I need to get a few more things done in the evening hours, since we're sleeping in a little more during the day, and make sure that I have enough time in the evening for all the different little tasks that I'm not accomplishing right now during the day. Look who just woke up. So he's going to sit here with us, and I'm going to finish making this video. Just kind of like I said, rolling with the punches. So another one of my 2018 goals is to shop early. Now, I know we shouldn't be thinking about the holidays already, since we're barely out of 2017 and we're barely out of Christmas. But in our family, we have so many birthdays in October and November that it's just insane. And it seems like I'm always struggling to get enough presents, to do birthdays in October and November. We got AJ's now on November 28th. Say hello. Say hello. And we got so many. And I just feel like every year, even before AJ, it has been difficult. It just has been difficult. So I'm hoping by August to start really shopping and getting birthday presents done. So whenever October rolls around, I'm not trying to do birthday and Christmas. And obviously we have older kids, and they, want more expensive items, which means we got to save up more. And it just seems like it's a struggle every year. Brittany and Jackson's birthdays are October and November. Laura and some of her kids are in November, or October, I mean. Like, it has just been complicated gift-wise, and I'm just over all of it. I want to make it as easy as possible. I don't want to stress over any gifts. I don't think any of us should stress over Christmas, over birthdays. I don't think we should go in debt over Christmas or birthdays. So obviously, setting a budget and shopping early is something that I plan on doing this year. So another one of my goals is all about social media. So normally I have no problem sharing with you guys. I have no problem hopping on Instagram and sharing a picture or sharing a video. But I took a little time off because there was just so much negativity. And this was something that I felt like I should cut back on and not stress and not get worried and not be upset, because this is nothing anyone is making me do. I'm doing it because I love it. Oh, bless you. And so, when I stopped making videos I missed it, and I missed you guys, and I really had to make a point of understanding that not everybody is going to like me. Not everyone is going to say good things about me and my family, and it's painful when I see them saying something about my children. Oh, bless you. Bless you. And I got to the point I was just getting upset a lot, and I was feeling a lot of anxiety whenever it was time to make a video. And so I've really cut back, and I've stopped caring really what people think, what people say. They don't walk in my shoes. They don't make decisions for my family or myself. And so in terms of social media, I definitely want to be careful what I share, which we all should anyway. I do not want to share anything that's too personal anymore. Even with the vlogs. What are you doing? Huh? Are you smiling? I just want to share what I'm comfortable with and, record videos that make me happy and that you guys enjoy as well. And beyond that, it's not something I want to live for. I don't want to live to share all these moments on social media, because really the moments are sacred. They're our family. They are private family moments that I don't always just want to share. So I definitely want to be careful of how much time I'm spending on social media. Where are you going, dude? You're just stretching? Oh, standing straight up. He's alert right now. I can't tell you how happy I am with this little boy. I just can't even put it into words. And by the way, we will be getting his 1 month update very, very soon up for you guys. But again, when it comes to social media, I think all of us should remember that it's making the memories that's important. More important than sharing those memories. And I like to document things. I wanted my life documented for a very long time. I want a lot of family memories documented, but I refuse to let it be something I live for. I really want to just focus on being, with my family more than recording it. And I still am going to be sharing with you guys. I'm probably going to be sharing even more than what you have seen, because I'm getting more comfortable with it. But again, a lot of private moments you're not going to see on video, and you're not going to see on Instagram, and it shouldn't be like that anyway. It should just be, some of those moments, I guess. It shouldn't be every single moment of our lives is on video or on Instagram or on Facebook. And I rarely share on Facebook. Rarely share. But I still find it fun to make videos, so I'm still going to continue to do that. But again, I don't think any of us should just live for social media. And that includes my teenagers as well. So another one of my goals is to take some classes. I have some simple classes I want to take, some calligraphy classes, some art history classes, and I've been checking into those, and I plan on taking some in 2018. I didn't do any kind of classes, not even baby classes in 2017, none. And I really wanted to, not so much on the baby classes, but on the calligraphy and some other ones. And I don't mean just online classes. I actually want to go into the classroom and take some classes. I'm sorry if you hear him breathing. We're all dealing with colds over here, all of us. And I want to take some classes at my local library that they've been offering, and just immerse myself when I have time, if I have time, in addition to everything else going on in our lives. But I definitely want to just take some self-improvement classes, and I'm right across the street from my college. I've thought about going back to school. It's definitely been on my mind. I'm just not sure yet. But I loved college when I was in college. I'm a little old for it now, but I have a bachelor's degree, so I feel like on a couple of the, I don't know, different things I want to study, I would only have to take mostly core classes. So we'll see. It's just a thought, but I definitely want to take some smaller classes, like some art classes and some calligraphy classes. Yeah, so we'll see. Another one of my goals for this new year is actually enjoying being in the kitchen again. I used to love to cook. I don't know when it went away. I guess it went away when it became a chore and not something that I really enjoyed, when I was already tired and having to make a meal for my family. And obviously I'm not wanting to make biscuits by scratch. I'm wanting to open a can and take help from the store, and I see nothing wrong with that. And I think whatever you feed your family is your business, so I'm never going to judge anybody on that. But for me, I would like to enjoy being in the kitchen again. I don't even know if that's possible. I don't necessarily enjoy cooking or baking. I'm just like kind of over it. But I'm hoping that in 2018, I rediscover the love that I used to have when I was in the kitchen. And so it's been hard. You know, a lot of nights I haven't wanted to cook and will order out or whatever. And that's fine, and that's probably still how it's going to be on a lot of nights. We love takeout Chinese. We love McDonald's. We love Taco Bell. We love going out to eat. But I want to be content and happy when I'm in the kitchen. And so, I don't know. I don't even really know how I'm going to get back there yet. And if you guys have any suggestions on that, feel free to leave those below. My last 2018 resolution or goal is to basically live more simply. Now, I have gotten rid of so much makeup because I don't wear as much anymore. This has been like my go-to hairstyle for the past, I don't know, couple weeks, because I really don't have time. And all that comes down to living more simply. I don't just mean with this. I mean with the house and with the baby and with things that's going on. Like, we're in a 2-bedroom apartment right now, and AJ is in our room, and so the teenagers are in the other room. They blow up the air mattress. They're here half the time. One of them will sleep on the couch. One of them will sleep on the air mattress. But eventually AJ, in the next few weeks, hopefully goes into his own bed. So we have a lot more stuff now. We have baby swings and bassinets and rock and plays and pack and plays and more stuff in the kitchen and just more stuff everywhere. And just really breaking it down into what you need opposed to what you think you need, or trying to keep up with the Joneses. All of that, that is not what we're trying to do. We're not trying to live beyond our means, but we're also trying to, you know, have what we need and what our baby and what our older kids need and what our pets need. But I definitely want to live more simply. Like, there's so much stuff that we don't need in our apartment here, and I've been slowly but surely with Jackson starting to sort stuff out, and he's really good at helping me, and he's good at carrying stuff down to the garbage, and just really considering what is necessary. What do we have to have? What is making our lives better? What is stuff that we love and that we want around, opposed to stuff that is just taking up room, making a mess, causing clutter, and just being there because we've had it forever, or maybe a family member gave it to us. I'm just like over it. So hopefully in 2018 we really declutter. We really figure out what is working for us. We won't be in this apartment forever, but we're in it right now, and it's our home, and I'm grateful for having a warm, safe, happy place for us and our children. And really, the house does not make the home. It's wherever your family is and wherever you're living. And I'm definitely not ashamed. I'm happy I don't have one of those big houses that I have to clean. Cleaning routine is much easier here. But again, it's just making life more simple. That is a goal that I really want to make. And so I really want to accomplish it. I've made the goal, excuse me. But I feel like I've done really well. I still got a lot of desk stuff, a lot of different planning stuff, a lot of stickers and stuff that I really don't need. And I've said for years, when you are planning and you're using a planner and you see all these wonderful pictures on Instagram, stickers are not necessary. I've got binders and binders full of stickers. Stuff I really don't need. And the same goes for our car. There's tons of stuff in the car that we don't need that just kind of hang out there. So as the days go by and as we move on to 2018, I really just want to simplify life as much as possible. I just think it would be so much better, less stressful, and more happy. So those are my goals. So in a nutshell, I'll run through them real quick. Spending more time with the kids, making as many wonderful memories as we can with them, the older ones and this little baby AJ that's in my lap, getting a membership at the YMCA and getting AJ enrolled in swimming and getting a little more fit, building up a savings account, an emergency fund that will protect our family in, financial times, working on more self-care routines and more cleaning routines and morning and night routines that really fit our life right now. Shopping early so I'm not stressed out over the kids' birthdays and the grandkids' birthdays and the holidays, and really being able to get them gifts that they really, really want. Not living and dying by social media. I know a lot of people think if you don't have it recorded or you didn't make a video, it didn't happen. That is such bullshit. He doesn't understand my words yet, so cut me some slack, but it is such crap. Memories are precious and family memories are sacred. You don't have to share everything, and I don't intend on sharing everything, and just sharing what I'm comfortable sharing and not feeling the pressure to keep up. Taking some classes, figuring out exactly where and when I will get those classes going in 2018, and of course, like I was just saying, living more simply. So that's it in a nutshell. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed seeing little baby AJ, who just dropped his binky that we're going to have to clean. We have so many different pacifiers. Here he is. He's just sitting on the table. He's such a loving little baby, and we're all congested right now. And are you getting sleepy again? And he's just gorgeous. Say goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye. There you go. Are you waving on your own? Thank you guys for watching. Please get subscribed if you're not already. Check out my blog at kjaggers.com. Definitely, if you're looking for recipes or wanting to get to know us better, you can head over there, and there's all kinds of information on the blog. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys in AJ's 1 month update that will be up very, very soon. Bye.